Welcome back, everyone, to Light Out Fiends podcast. This is episode 44.
Yes, sir.
Biggest Gamer here.
Adamar.
And today we're going to be talking about 9-star Hegemon body art.
We talk about it pretty much every week. But this week is the week we're reading it. And I'm not going to lie, I was not very happy about the chapters, bro.
Let the grievances out.
Alright, so we read like 150 chapters.
It was a lot.
And I'm not going to lie, I felt like the first, the beginning was... Where did we start off at again?
So we started off right when
Sage Convention.
Yeah, at the end, and he was like unconscious.
Yeah, okay. So, a couple big grievances. One, I feel like his merging of his power back into him, they didn't make it that epic. Like, his power up, like, I thought it was going to be, like, actually heaven toppling.
Yeah, he should have been, I feel like he should be way stronger.
And it just kind of got, like, boiled into his, like, World King Tribulation power up. And I'm
when
like...
they merged it all.
Yeah. It's just, like... It was kind of whack, bro. Like, I was expecting way more. And then what else? One thing, too, was that I feel like from after the Sage King Prefecture to this 9th world heaven, like, a lot of that could have been, like, compressed. Like, all the different worlds that we went into, I just feel like it was kind of cool, but I don't know if we needed to talk about it for that long.
Yeah, because I liked when they went into the humanless world.
Yeah, and the Great Desolate world, I like that too.
Those were two great.
Yeah. And
then everything else was kind of like...
Yeah, like, I think... So this is what happened, guys. Sage King Prefecture happens, it ends. Long Chen robs... Or not, he takes back his stuff.
Robs.
Yeah.
No, he destroys the robber.
Yeah, he takes back some stuff from the robber.
From along the ocean.
Yeah, and then basically after that, they escape. Primal Chaos goes through.
And then they tell Long Chen, like, oh, you have a dragon bloodline, and your 7-color supreme bloodline, your violet bloodline, Supreme Bone, Spirit Root. I don't think he has anything else.
No.
And they're like, you have 5 like S-tier energies that all need energy.
Astral energy.
Oh well, yeah.
Because I knew there was 6.
Yeah.
Make it 6.
So you have like all this power, or like foundational powers that all need nourishment.
No.
And there's none here because they're like primal chaos powers. And he's like, oh, you fight against those guys who've been nourished by primal chaos, you're getting bodied. Yeah. And I was like, what?
It's like, I would understand that before he took his stuff back.
Yeah.
I think him taking his stuff back should put him on par with them, or at least beat them.
Yeah, and then like when you get it, it's just like one shot.
Yeah. And I guess he kind of did do that to them, but like, then it kind of got erased as soon as he started fighting the Doyens.
Yeah.
So it was like, did it really happen or no? And like, so he goes into the humanist world. He gets like that random baptism that like they made sound crazy, but didn't seem that crazy at the end of the day. They escape. Dragon Senior goes into silence though.
Yeah. So when they were escaping, he went into the humanless world with Guron and Zhao Chen.
Yeah, Zhao Chen.
Zhao Chen?
I think so.
It's not Zhao Chen.
Zhao Chen, yeah.
And they went in there. They were looking for all the primal chaos stones that they needed.
They found them though.
They found a lot.
Yeah.
And then there was this primal chaos eye or pond or whatever.
Yeah.
That was made by humans.
Yeah.
And also the humans world. Also, they all got wiped out. Like that's why it's called humans world, because all the humans at one point were like the hegemons. And then obviously when you're the hegemon, you fight infighting. And then people betrayed them with other races, and they went to annihilate the human race.
That's not a little. That is excessive.
Yeah.
Like, I understand the hegemon gets teared down, but like race annihilation?
They must have... I feel like
extinction, bro.
I feel like there's some kind of like... Obviously there's a big secret, because like the hatred for humanity... I feel like it relates back to the 9-star master.
Yeah.
So much, because people are just like... They hate humanity.
Yeah, they really do.
They hate humanity, especially when they're on top. And it was just like, they were rags to riches kind of story. Yeah. They're slaves, and then they became
The peak
Masters.
powers, yeah.
And
I was
fell back down to earth.
There was some good parts in this that are kind of near the beginning that I really enjoyed, and then like the rest, like while good, I feel like could have just been compressed. So like right here, Dragon Scene, they escaped the humanless world. Goran, Zhao Chen, Long Chen, they're escaping. Basically, they can't escape. The eternal experts are waiting for them. They're gonna die basically. The Dragon Senior tells them use your move, and like you'll be fine. Just trust me.
Yeah.
And so he has to use the Dragon Senior's power. Dragon Senior goes to sleep. We're not gonna hear from him, and we basically found out what we already knew, that he's imprisoned.
Yeah.
In like the dark part of the world and stuff, and like he's binded.
And his powers like nourishing something.
Yeah. Yeah. Dragon Senior goes to sleep, and then we get Mr. 9-Star Awakener. I thought it was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's right. We hear about him from again, and we find out that from him that every night when they awaken their life star.
No, I think they said when they awaken a certain level of power, like it's different for each 9-Star heir, and they get unlock their mission.
Okay.
So that was pretty weird.
I thought he mentioned a specific star, and
I didn't.
on top of it, maybe
it's like at least life star.
Maybe
because the life star is. It's not the 7th because that's the Alioth, or no, the Violet Tower is the 7th, and the Divine Gate is the 5th.
I think it's the 4th star.
Is the 4th star is the life star?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know it's not. I remember the first.
Feng Fu.
Alioth, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember the 3rd.
I don't remember the 3rd one either.
Maybe the 4th is life star.
I think so.
5th is Divine
Gate.
6th is Nether or something.
Yeah, Nether. Nether's. I don't remember what it was, but
Nether something, and then the Violet
Tower.
Yeah, is the 7th.
Yeah.
We did. That's pretty good actually. So we don't know 3. That's it.
Yeah.
That's actually very impressive. I didn't think I'd know those like that. Feng Fu, Alioth, and whatever 3rd one, and then Light Star. Yeah, okay. But I think so that was pretty important. All 9-Star heirs get a mission, and sometime after Light Star, depending on their power. And I'm assuming, my assumption is that the greater their mission, the later they find it out, which is maybe why Long Chen hasn't been told his mission yet.
I don't know, because he's already awakened 7 stars.
Mm-hmm.
So what's this? The 9-Star guide was like shocked.
Mm-hmm.
He said like I don't really know because each person's different, but like I don't know. To him, it sounded like something's wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe sounded like he had some suspicions.
Mm-hmm.
But then Long Chen mentioned the Pill Sovereign. He was like, "How do you know the Pill Sovereign?"
Yeah. So I don't know. This 9-Star guide, he's kind of whack. He kind of just shows up and tells Long Chen, "Do better." Every time, and then like do better, do it quicker. Time's running out, and then and that's it. And he never gives them information, or she. It's like they just show up and they're like, "Hey."
No, it has to be a guy.
Okay, yeah, it has to be a guy.
It's a extreme yang.
Yeah, it's like you just need to do better.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Why?" He's like, "I can't tell you." Do better, you're gonna die. He already knows that, to be honest. Mm-hmm. Like he's not really giving him any information. But that was really cool. They escape out of there, and then I don't know if I'm getting the sequence wrong, but he meets his dad.
Yes, we finally met Long Zanshian.
Zanshian, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
So,
Daddy Long.
So they basically found out that he's being held at the Long clan in prison. And Long Chen was trying to play, trying to play mind games for him, be like, I'm this big bad SOB, like, you don't want to mess with me, just release my dad. And then the Battle Cloud Palace Master, the Barbarian Dragon, was like, man, fuck all that. Let's go over there and just get your dad back.
I love that. It's like, we gonna mess him up and we gonna get him back, and that's gonna be as simple as that.
Yeah.
And then Long Chen shows up, and he's trying to be somewhat civil, but he's like, as soon as they play with me, flipping the table.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they play with him, he flips the table halfway, right? I say halfway because he flips the table and he's like, that's it, I'm going full start slapping people mode. And then he finds out when he kills one of the elders that they've been extracting his dad's violet blood.
No, supreme blood.
The 7
colored supreme.
Yeah, 7 colored supreme blood every day for the last X amount of years. And like, so they basically been torturing his dad, and he instantly is like, I am gonna destroy the Long Clan, and he does the World Flame Extermination Lotus, has it primed already, and his dad's like, stop, saves him. And honestly, like, it's a divinity. Is that what they're called? The divinity?
Heavenly Divinity Clan.
It's about
Eternal.
It's
Or no,
most,
they're a Heavenly Divinity race. They're Eternal Clan.
bro. That's about the most bullshit shit I've ever heard. Now, like, Eternals are cabbages. Everybody's a Heavenly Divinity Eternal Clan. Like, it's fine. You know, I said I wasn't gonna have a problem with it. I'm trying my hardest until, and I want to clarify because I said Eternal Realm last time. I meant the entire internal stage, like, so eternity, the realm of eternity, I guess is what they call it. So in the realm of eternity is my last acceptance of cabbages. So regular eternal cabbages, we get a power level drop, saint cabbages, and then the third one. That's it.
I don't know. Yeah, no. I mean, they haven't told us.
They haven't told us what the third one is, but they did tell us there's 3 stages. That is it. They can't go more cabbages after that, bro. Do you think they'll do it?
I don't know. We have ninth heaven, bro.
Oh. I think the ninth heaven will have like the people above saints. I don't know if they go like above the same level though.
I don't know. I feel like we have 2 stages left.
So above saint, and then the next one after that.
No, 2 majors.
2 major ones.
Yeah, I
of
feel like
cabbages.
Well, I think after the Eternal Realm, there's some other realm, and then like a final realm.
Well, yeah. Remember, I think we called that last time. We said this realm of eternity, and then whatever level the human emperors were back in the day. Remember we said that?
Yeah, that's right. That has to be next. So it's probably something Emperor realm.
And then like peak sovereign realm or whatever.
Yeah, like sovereign has to be because we've heard sovereign so much.
Yeah. It's always like the peak, and like you can't have emperor cabbages.
We might.
Can you have sovereign cabbages?
Maybe.
This guy might do it, honestly. That's all there. But yeah, so
you know, it's always funny because there's always like they always do like in front of their titles. It's like heavenly, divine, primal. You know what? I'm thinking we're gonna have a. If we see like chaos something, that'd be funny. I mean, we call what's the dragon's title?
Which dragon?
Dragon Senior.
Ancestral True Dragon?
Doesn't he have another name?
Not that I can remember off the top of my head.
No. I know, but there's multiple ancestral dragons. Like he just stood out amongst them.
Yeah. Nah, I don't remember.
Trash.
Sorry, you're the historian, bro.
Oh, that's what it was, a chaos dragon or something.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
What? When we found out, like, oh, he's the ancestral dragon.
They call him the Chaos Dragon, though?
It was either Chaos or
Primal
Chaos Dragon.
They said the Primal Chaos Dragon because he's been alive since the Primal Chaos era. I didn't realize that was his title or something. Primal Chaos Dragon?
What? I'm pretty sure that's his title.
I thought he's an ancestral true dragon from the Primal Chaos era.
I mean, that's all the same.
That's why I didn't think like Primal Chaos was like a title. I thought it was like an era.
You don't just call. What are they gonna call all the? So every expert from that era is the Primal Chaos Human Emperor or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. They're not gonna do.
Oh, what do you mean?
I'm saying that there's no way they're gonna do that. Every person has Primal Chaos in front of their name.
Yeah.
You think they are gonna do?
No. I'm saying that. No, I'm confused.
All right. So what I'm saying is that I thought his name was ancestral. Like he himself is an ancestral true dragon, and then he has whatever name, right? Mm-hmm. And he's from the Primal Chaos era. What I thought you're saying right now is that Primal Chaos is like his title, like Primal Chaos Dragon.
Yeah, like specifically for him, I thought he was like the Primal Chaos Dragon Emperor.
Oh, you're saying he's the emperor from back then?
Well, I mean, of just all dragons, like they're the emperor race.
Yeah. Say it again.
Primal Chaos Dragon Emperor.
Okay. But I just feel like the Primal Chaos is redundant, like you were just saying. Because like everybody from back then is just from Primal Chaos.
No, I know, but I think like he has that specific title because that shows how OP he was.
Oh, okay. I can give him that. I can give him that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, sure.
That's
Primal
what I'm saying.
Chaos.
That's why I was like, this is badass. So that's why I was saying like they're not gonna make everyone that. He's gonna be just one of those people.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see what the misunderstanding was.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see him specifically being the Primal Chaos
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Emperor. Yeah. I think that's what he is. Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah. So, yeah, Long Chen's dead. He gets released, or Long Chen gets him back, and his dad. How do you say his name? Like
Long Zancian, I think.
Long Zanshin tells Long Chen, "Stop, don't kill them all." Like they what did they do? Oh, they gave me they're my ancestors, so I won't wipe them out. So this is my like they did me wrong, but this is my favor back to you. We're even now.
Yeah.
Like all karmic ties are cut.
Yeah.
And they leave, and all the essence blood that they had, the seven color supreme blood that they took from Long Zanshin, they gave it back to him, and they like nurtured it.
Well, they didn't give it back, then they took it back.
They took it back, and they nurtured it. The Long Clan nurtured it.
Primal Chaos energy.
Yeah, and so,
and he was in the Divine Flame realm,
and he went through Divine Flame, straight into Four Peak, and into Divine Lord, into Immortal King. He went through Four Peak.
Didn't he go to World King?
Not right there.
He only went to Immortal King?
He only went to Immortal King.
Oh, you're right. And then he had left to do another one because he said he and Long Chen
can't do it together
because it'd be too much.
Yeah, so they went to... So he went through 3 tribulations, like one after another. Yeah, he basically one-shotted them.
He was cheesing them. He was like, you can cheese them like this? Like, he was like, yeah, we can.
Yeah, he was like, if you're focused enough. I thought it was funny, bro.
Oh, because that's right. They had honestly, they did give a good explanation for it. Though.
You think so?
I think so. I was like, okay, because when he said you're focused, I was like, stop the bulls, stop it. And then he gave a explanation. I was like,
all right, okay. Yeah, I guess the reason that they give,
yeah. So he said back in the old days, before humanity rose up, they had developed like a good like sixth sense for like danger.
Yeah,
I think that's what he said. For danger.
Yeah.
And it's what allowed them to know for their upcoming tribulations, right? So they would be able to, what's it called? I think, I don't know if he said like meditate or like prepare for it or whatever.
Something like that, yeah.
And it was like, yeah, lets you focus in and you can be ready for it or whatever.
Yeah.
But he said obviously over time as humans got stronger, they forgot about that.
Yeah.
It was I think it was a pretty good explanation.
It was, but I just thought it was...
It's like a sense of like,
you know, I think it was a good explanation. I just think when they first said it, it just seems so assfully to me. He basically said you just have to focus hard enough. And I was like...
I think...
But then, like, I think you're right. When he explained it, it made sense.
Because he said he had no worries because his... Obviously, Long Chen's mom was alright doing something else, and that...
And Long Chen's alright.
And his grandfather... he solved the issues with his grandfather. So he said like his mind was at peace, but like for Long Chen he has too many things on his mind, so it's impossible for him.
Yeah. And then he goes through a bunch of things, tribulations, and then he leaves right away. He's like, I'm gonna go get your mom back.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta go find her.
That was he was like quick with it too.
Yeah,
they were together for all of maybe
2 chapters.
Yeah, and I was like, depending on how quick those tribulations were, like an hour or 2.
Yeah.
Hadn't seen your son for, let's say Long Chen's 30 something. Haven't seen him for 30 years since birth.
Yeah, they didn't see him grow up. He's like, I'm out.
He literally saw
I was
for
like,
an hour
wait, he just left?
He was like, my son can take care of himself. All right, bye. I'm getting your mom.
I thought they were at least going to spend a week together.
Yeah.
And be like, let's hang out. Then at the end, he'd be like, gotta go find your mom. But he was like, see ya.
Yeah. But no, he just dipped. And then...
Oh, and we found out that when he did his tribulation at Four Peak, it was stronger than Long Chen's. I was like, okay.
Oh, so yeah.
That was... Chaos Energy is OP.
Yeah, that's what they did say.
And then they have the Heavenly Supreme Eyes.
Oh, yes.
Which are apparently better than the 6 Dao Eye from the Heavenly... Is that from the Heavenly People Clan?
No, I think the Heavenly People Clan has the Heavenly People Eye. I don't really remember, but I know they had a certain pupil orbs that were better, that Long Chen's dad as that's better than some other ones, but they're not the Heavenly People. They're different.
Oh, okay.
They didn't have the same name.
Well, the Purgatory Eyes still blew them out the water.
Yeah, they're way better than that.
He tried to pass, and he passed on a bunch of techniques to Long Chen.
Yeah, that was the greatest part. After that, they did a bunch of World King tribulations. Bada bing, bada boom, whatever. His tribulation wasn't even that cool.
Long Chen's?
Yeah.
What?
I think I was just disappointed in general, bro.
I think. What do you mean it was that cool? He literally went up against his dad, the 9-star guy.
I'm pessimistic today.
The what was the other guy?
He went Wu Tiang.
It was the Earth Cauldron.
The Earth Cauldron, Wu Tiang, the Black Dagger.
Wait, I was actually still confused as why Wu Tang was even in that tribulation.
I think that means he's at a certain level of power. I think he was just basically, they were bringing in all things that were like peak powers against him.
And then we had the Dragon Senior's Claw.
Yeah, Dragon Senior.
I was like, that's some bullshit.
But that basically does show that whatever level Wu Tiang is at, Dragon Senior is way stronger.
Oh, yeah.
And like Wu Tiang, in my opinion, I actually really don't know because this guy's power levels are all over the place. I'm not even going to guess. I was going to say he's at peak of Eternal Realm, but I feel like he's a little higher than that.
Maybe.
I don't know. But I feel like Wu Tiang's going to come up soon. I feel like they've been name dropping him more and more recently. Mm-hmm. That tribulation, though.
I thought it was like, I mean, maybe like it's because usually his tribulations is always fighting someone.
Yeah.
This time he wasn't. He was just going through the tribulation.
I think
it's spread across the entire heaven.
Yeah. I think the part that got me was when he said it himself when he was like, last time I passed because of the 9-star heir let me pass. Mm-hmm. And this time I passed because his dad helped him, and Lu Linger basically like confronted the tribulation for however long he got knocked out for. Mm-hmm. So it's like he hasn't really been like wrecking his tribulations recently. And he said himself, like, what am I going to do next time? Like, I can't rely on people next time. I think that's what I wanted. I really like Long Chen when he's like extremely domineering and just like wrecking people. And I think when he doesn't do that, I get disappointed. Because that's what I felt. So like when his tribulation, when he needed help and stuff, I'm like, what's up?
Well, at the end, he said, you know what? This is some bullshit. I can't be relying on people to help. So I feel like it's World King into Venerate, right?
Yeah, his next one will be
the Divine Venerate realm.
Oh, that one's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be nuts. Also, but we did get a crazy thing. The Hand of Heaven.
Yep.
Popped up out of nowhere. Apparently, it's from Legends. I forget why did they say the Hand of Heaven just says? Oh, because they want
to exterminate this somethings. Divergence. They don't call them divergence. They call them basically people who are trying to usurp the heavens. I don't remember the title. It starts with a D. They basically the Hand of Heavens destroys them.
Yeah.
And it might be like a precursor to somebody who's gonna make their Dao temple. Is that what they're called? When the 9-star master achieved like
Dao platform?
The Dao platform. I think these are all steps that like you need to achieve to like create a Dao platform. Because like even the Dragon Senior said, not Dragon Senior, the Palace Master, who's a dragon, who's also a dragon, told Long Chen like, this time you went through your World King tribulation, like the power of the world was enough to support you, and Divine Venerate might also be, but once you hit Eternal, the world will not be able to support your tribulation. Like you will need more energy than the world can provide to you. So like it kind of like a precursor of him creating his own like type of world, you know?
Well, we do have the Primal Chaos
bead.
Yeah.
And that might became his own.
We also don't know how strong the 9th Heaven is.
Honestly, I think they're just gonna go one stage above, like always.
Yeah, but I mean, they could make it a pretty huge gap.
Yeah. I don't know, because I feel like when Long Chen goes into somewhere, they've just been like he instantly has to fight like the peak person of that world.
Yeah, that's true.
He hasn't been like before where
building
it's like
up.
Yeah, where it's like we're exploring a world. It's like, no, we're in the world. Where's the strongest person in the world? Like tournament arc, big something that happens that makes him fight him. Like he's just been like going at it.
Well, when the 9th Heaven does open up, it'll be interesting because we're through 8 heavens now, and we haven't seen Brahma.
True.
So we're gonna finally meet. I guess his headquarters.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so.
I mean, they have to be in ninth heaven.
I don't know, bro.
What?
Or 9 heavens, 10 lands.
Oh, 10 planar worlds. Then they always talk about what's beyond
The heavens.
heaven and above like the starry sky. So there could be other spots.
I think Brahma is like where Dragon Senior is.
Oh,
Maybe not like he's not. Maybe he's not the one capturing him, but like
in that space.
Cause like,
well, it's true. Cause what's her face? Someone said it. The Earth Spirit, a saint.
mm-hmm.
Remember, she said back then, when Brahma betrayed them, they were fighting people from beyond the heavens.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it could be something up there.
Yeah, and I think it's just like, fuck, I lost it. What were we talking about? It's just
where Brahma's stationed.
Oh, where Brahma's stationed. Yeah, I think he's probably stationed out there, and I think what we've seen of his powers from his lackeys are like not his top level people at all. Like for example, we saw Empida and the 9-star Hall Master.
Yeah,
what's his name?
Lao Ben King.
Underworld Hall Hunters or something. Yeah, Lu Ben King.
I think it's Lao Ben King.
Lao Ben King. We wrecked him, and then we found out he has 8 divine generals. We killed 2 of them. Divine commanders. They're trash, bro. We actually saw them.
Did we kill 2 of them?
Yeah, we killed 1 of them.
Oh, but we also had we had the Shadow
Yangzhu Flame.
Oh yeah.
So there was 2 commanders
and the Yangzhu Flame.
And the Yangzhu Flame, and they were all, it seemed like, half step Eternals. Long Chen, or was it Long Chen, or was it the dragon, the Palace Master who killed one of them?
It was the Palace Master, I think.
Palace Master killed one of them. The other 2 retreated. They don't seem that crazy.
Well, but they also had Dong Minyu's Master, who is probably some kind of elf. Clearly, they had a whole story about her.
Oh yeah, we glossed over that.
I don't know, shadow elf.
Yeah,
I don't really remember it, but
it was like elves. They used to be elves, and they went into they like transitioned into shadow elves, and they broke off from each other. So I think she's technically a shadow elf.
Yeah, but I remember there's some blood.
There is some bad blood in between them too, but I don't remember why.
Yeah, but if there's elves, why have we not met an elf yet?
Yeah, and we get Tang. What's her name?
Tangwaner.
Tangwaner's master.
Yeah,
the Wind Palace lady. She's probably they showed up.
Oh, how do we gloss over this?
Well,
what's her name? With the Zither.
Oh,
Zither.
Yes.
Zion.
Yes.
Zion.
Zuyan. Or Zion?
No, it's Z something.
Is Z? I think it's Ziyan, but I feel like that's wrong.
It might be. But we haven't seen her in so long.
Yeah, she showed up. She saved Long Chen,
and she has a primal chaos item just out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, so we get the 10 primal chaos items, and one of them's awakened, and it's in Ziyan's
hands. Yeah, it's a Zither, and it's called like something devil Zither.
And she
became a devil.
Yeah, that was huge, and it was. I think they kind of do another like repeat the Heavenly Zither sect, and like the Martial Heaven continent was like one of the top sects. It had one of the 4 or one of the 5 crazy items, like the earth or the bell, the cauldron. What was it called?
Yeah,
the earth bell, and then like the bow,
bro.
And then the other 3 items, I forget what they were. And now here, she just got the Zither from like the 10 primal chaos items. Like she's been blessed, bro. Like her talent, it must be insane.
Yeah.
Like her, like they're probably nurturing her to become like an emperor, or something like that.
I wonder if the Zither sect will be good in the mortal world. It's kind of like.
I think they'll be forced to be good.
I don't know. It's not looking like it because we saw some of those.
I think you're right, but I think Ziyan.
Is she gonna come out and just control the Zither sect?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah.
I think that she's not like last time she let them control her, and that's why she can't even face like the other fairies in the fairy squad, which is AKA Long Chen's wives, because they made that a point like she didn't even want to see them because she felt so bad. I feel like she's gonna atone for this one and be like, I won't let you guys control my fate, and if you guys do, I'm gonna control your fate.
and like dominance. That was pretty huge. We forgot about that. Yeah, we talked about that. And then like after all that, the world king tribulation was Lei Linger also became I guess she goes through realms as well. She became a world king, but like she can like fight Eternals.
Yeah, they're pretty strong now.
Dragon Blood Legion all became world kings,
and we turned them into Triple Supremes.
Triple Supremes. We all got they all got armor. They all got weapons from Guran. But yeah, honestly, from the Great Desolate World, the human world, back into the Dark Flame Heaven, and then
let's talk about what happened in the Great Desolate World.
No, I'm not gonna gloss over. Okay. I just want to say that all of them, I think they could have been like maybe the Great Desolate World. How it was built was good, but then after that, I feel like since the narrator or the author already told us that all of these things are only gates to the ninth heaven, I feel like it killed some of the importance to me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see.
Like once I know that something is like not that crazy, I don't want to read about it.
Yeah, because
as much.
Oh, because those worlds are gates to ninth. Yeah, so that means like the ninth heaven, primal chaos energy is probably insane.
Yeah, but like I feel like we were talking about this just last week with Devil's Son-in-Law.
Oh yeah.
Like once you tell us that this war is not important, why don't they read 15 chapters about it? You know?
Yeah.
So like, I'm not saying these gates aren't important, but maybe like, because I thought they were cool and I actually enjoy reading it. But I think,
and then you heard about the 18 worlds.
Yeah, exactly. And then I heard about the 18 worlds, the other 18 gates in the Dark Flame, or is it Dark Flame Heaven?
Yeah,
Dark Flame Heaven, and it was like I don't need to go and hear about all these different races that have saints. Like, topple them and go to the ninth world, bro. Like, I don't need that many chapters, but like, I enjoyed it. I just didn't think it should have been so heavy on the chapters.
It was pretty long.
Because we still haven't hit the ninth heaven.
No.
And it was like, I think they definitely could have done it in the amount of chapters that we read.
100%.
Like, maybe like 100 chapters. Like, maybe I would have been okay with it if like at 100 chapters we would have seen the ninth heaven. But we're like, I think we read like 150 chapters and we didn't hit it.
Nope. We're not even, I feel like we're not close yet. Like, I feel like there's some time, because where we've ended off, it just sounds like after, where did we end off? Oh, we ended off where they saved the Earth Spirit Saint.
Yeah.
And it just sounds like we're just going to go, like, attack whatever
the other world,
that they're in. I was like, we're not going to spend like another 200 chapters just attacking all 18 worlds or something, bro.
I really hope not.
The only way I would tolerate that is if you're just like, oh, humanless world? Well, it's going to be human only world or something like that. If they did something like that.
I don't think there's a way that they can go through all 18 worlds that like I would be okay with. Because like we already went through the Great Desolate World in detail. Like
we did go in detail.
And then the humanless world was like a little less but pretty detailed. And now like if we do that for all of them, bro, I don't see the point in that. I think maybe like honestly I think they should have been done by now. And like maybe they go through one more heaven or one more
world.
Yeah,
like,
one more world.
It would have to be like whatever the strongest gate is.
Yeah.
And just go through it.
Yeah, exactly. That better be it. I can't tolerate more than that. I'm already barely tolerating it, bro. Like it was just like yeah.
Well, let's go back to Longchen's power up.
Yeah.
And how that kind of was a little just not as hyped as I kind of hoped it was.
Yeah.
Because I was really thinking when he said like, "Oh, you got 5 powers," I was like, "Oh yeah, this is about to go nuts."
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it didn't feel that way because his violet blood, we haven't seen him do anything with it at all. There's no exploration about it either. And I was like, "But you just met your uncle."
Yeah, your ancestor or not your uncle, sorry. Yeah.
And I was just like, y'all couldn't just go back to the violet world and be like, teach him.
Yeah.
I was like, can you teach him some moves?
Well, he did say that the violet world was gonna come into the heavens soon.
Oh, they're gonna. Oh, he said they're opening up the gate to it.
Yeah, but like,
that doesn't mean they can't get back to it.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
That's why I was just like, maybe that's what we're missing. The Violet Blood, 'cause that's a top SS.
Yeah,
So we clearly need to explore that
true.
because we only know the basics of like a lot of control, and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
And it's like when I thought he got the blood, I was like, oh, when he uses 7-star battle armor, his Violet Key's gonna go crazy. We haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen how it's supposed to look like.
Nope, not at all.
I don't know. I think also another problem is that we haven't found a way to get the Dragon King battle armor and then 7-star battle armor to like
All
really
together.
really mesh.
Because it uses two. It's like almost like one on top of the other, right?
Yeah, he'll do that sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I need more, or
Yeah.
or either I need more, or the author needs to hype it up more. Be like, oh, the day these two merge or something like
Yeah.
that. It's like, oh, inconceivable.
And tell me, no, these tribulation when he I forget where it was. I'm pretty sure it was during the tribulation where he was like, "Oh, I learned that I forget. Maybe it wasn't during the tribulation. Maybe it was the Great Desolate World where he was like, "Oh, I gotta stop like double thinking my path. I should just like know that I'm correct."
The Golden Lotus thing that
Oh.
that happened during the tribulation
Yeah.
where the Hand of Heaven had him gripped, and he lost consciousness, and then Aunt Gong came out with the Golden Lotus, and it repelled the power. So Golden Lotus clearly most overpowered thing ever.
Yep.
'Cause it just stops everything.
Yeah, for real. About to die, save you.
But yeah, they let him. It did show his hint of domineeringness back, because that has been a thing where he keeps like worrying about all the bullshit, like. Because I think the Martial Heaven continent is just always weighing on the back of his mind.
It is because he lost.
Yeah, because that was his first. And he lost big.
He
didn't
did
just
lose.
He lost the whole day. The whole world got blown up.
Yeah. He lost like half of his brothers, and like obviously a lot of the seniors died. Like he couldn't protect the ones he loved most.
To this day, it's still shocking that they died. The Heaven Splitting Sect Master and the Martial Alliance Sect Master.
Yeah.
I'm always shocked when I'm just like, damn, they
Bro,
really
when
died.
they died, it was bad. I couldn't believe it.
With those comments, they must have been going crazy.
Everybody was like, "Are there onions in here?" There's onions in here, guys. I promise.
God,
that was tough seeing them
peak.
die.
Yeah, I think part of the problem is the world's so big, so they can't keep up with anything in the mortal world.
Yeah,
especially when they're moving. But I feel like now that everything's probably about to be concentrated in the 9th heaven, it's probably gonna feel a lot better with the way they're like moving. Because right now they've just been on the 6th, 7th, 8th. It's like, damn, can we calm down?
Yeah, bro. It's
I need to see this crazy power up, because honestly, the first 7-star battle armor, like when we faced Long Ocean, that was amazing.
Yeah.
But this next one, it needs to be even better, man.
It does. It does. But we're at the Great Desolate World. He comes out of tribulation, and there's these 8 kings and 6 lords, or the other way.
Oh yeah,
around?
that's what they call them.
Yeah. Is that the way or the other way around?
No, it's the 8 kings and 6 lords. Yeah.
Okay. So the 8 kings are the Great Desolate World's power, and the 6 kings are the 6 lords.
No, the 6 lords are for the Great Desolate, and the 8 kings are from the Humanless world.
Yeah.
Remember they killed that one guy.
Yeah. That's what it is. There's 6.
Great. What?
Wait, 6 kings or lords?
I'm pretty sure it's 6 lords.
All right, so 6 lords from the Great Desolate World, and Longchamp basically puts it as his stamp of, I am not letting anything slide anymore.
Yeah, because they were harassing Starry River sects. Longchamp came. They pulled up. Longchamp was like, "All right, you want to fight? Let's go fight in your home world." Pulled up. Mass extinction. They annihilated them.
He closed the door to the world and said, get him, boys, get him, boys."
Yeah, they went in, and that was amazing. I love. That's why I said the beginning of the first 40, 50 chapters was really good.
Yeah,
because we got hands got thrown.
Mm-hmm.
Long Chen, that hint of domineeringness we were talking about.
Yeah.
That's what we're waiting for. Long
Yeah.
Chen said, "I don't care anymore."
I never exterminated a race, but I'll start now. Even though I think that's cap, I feel like he has done that. I don't know if I feel like maybe he
No,
hasn't. Huh?
They got. I don't think he's done it to that degree. He definitely
Yeah.
definitely left them like we got like 3 descendants left type.
Yeah. Okay,
but
okay,
this
yeah.
time there was like no one was left.
Yeah, like literally like a dead world.
Mm-hmm. And he was like,
Annihilated it.
he was like, free riches in the back.
That was very impressive.
Yeah. And they were about to go do that to the humanless world too.
They almost did it.
Yep. And then we found out there's a dead ass is a saint in there.
Yeah. There's a saint who just progressed.
Yeah. So apparently the way the saint realm works is that you take all the energy built up in your eternal body
Mm-hmm.
and you destroy it to help it form like your saint soul.
Mm.
And then in the process, like you're slowly reforming or you have to go in seclusion so your body can be grow back.
Yeah. So basically, you get your eternal body, and then you get your eternal soul. Those
Yeah.
are the first 2 stages. And once you hit the eternal soul level, which is saint level, basically your body can get destroyed, like, and it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, as long as your soul's good, you're good.
And you basically, they said, was it a couple months or a couple years to recover?
I think it's I don't know if they said anything specific.
Thought they did, but basically they can also just take over people, like possession,
Yeah.
like super easily.
They're like, Long Chen, you're perfect.
Yeah. So like
That's kind of cheese.
that is, but like basically once you become a saint, like your body's not that important. It's your spirit.
Yeah. Well, it's not that important unless you have a great body.
True. Then it's like you want to keep that.
Yeah.
But once you become a saint, you know. But I also thought it was kind of crazy that they said like Eternals can technically die from old age. If like so their eternal bodies are like normally like the input from heaven and earth is enough to like power them for their lifespan, right?
Yeah.
But if they get injured, then they have to like use their core energy, which can like if it happens too much, they can technically die.
Oh, yeah. That makes
But-
sense.
So we figure that out. We fight a saint level guy who just hit saint level. So his body was like, he looked like a thin old devil because it was like a red devil, they said, right?
Yeah.
And they were fighting, and Lan Chan was like, "What the heck is happening? I can't face this."
Mhm.
And Dragon Palace Senior shows up, goes full dragon mode.
Clapped him.
Easy, bro.
The guy runs away back in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was about to chase him.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 18 worlds opened up.
Yeah, and then the sweeping elder was like, "Get your ass over here."
Yeah.
And Palace God, Battle God, Palace Master don't play when it comes to sweeping elder. We actually found out the sweeping elder saved him back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, and Battle Call Master became Eternal.
Yeah, and he became an Eternal.
Yep.
He was a half step. He's now an Eternal.
Yep. And he's like one of those stronger than most Eternals.
Yeah, and when we go back to the Dark Flame Heaven, we find out that there is, like hundreds of Eternals in the Battle God Palace, which
They've been nourishing.
yeah,
So
nourishing.
this is like the secret reserve power that they've been kept hitting. It's probably why every power
Mhm.
only probes and no one's actually the fighting force.
I think they got a little more though.
Oh yeah, they
Okay.
they definitely got some saints and some
Yeah.
whatever's higher up.
Yeah. And then do you still think Sweeping Elder is peak Eternal realm, or you
No.
think he's above that?
No, he's definitely above that.
Okay, because I thought he was peak Eternal, but now I think I think he's
You know
past
what?
that.
I'm gonna my guess. He's on the dragons level.
Really?
Yes,
You think Sweeping Elder is on Dragon Senior's level?
I think so. I think he's either there or maybe in the same realm. Maybe not the same strength, but maybe
You know,
he's like if the final realm was like sovereign, I'd say the dragon senior's peak sovereign. Maybe he's like early level sovereign.
I feel like I'm inclined. I feel like that is a very good possibility because the way that I don't remember
They've been hyping him up.
they've been hyping on both, but I think that the way people talk about the Sweeping Elder, like they don't even say his name. I don't even know if they know his name.
Cool, one of those things. Don't want to.
But I think the Dragon Senior, when he talks about him, says he has a lot of respect for him, right? I don't really remember though.
I don't know. Like, he could be one of those things where like saying his name is a lot of karma.
Yeah,
He's too strong.
Yeah,
That's why we call the Dragon Senior the Dragon Senior.
true. When we find his name, it's gonna be like.
Well, dragons have long ass names. So we're about to get a long ass like.
Yeah, we also heard that from the Nether Dragon fight.
Yeah, another dragon Tianya, and then he was like, "My name is," and
Yeah.
Because
Because Longchamp was like, there's some dragons that it'll take half a day to say their name, or it could be like one word. And I did the same thing. I went, come on, bro. You're another dragon Tianya.
Yeah. And then we found out that there's a new talent level called the Heavenly Doyens.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, at first, me and Adam are here was like, what the fuck is a Doyen?
Yeah.
We Googled it, and apparently it's someone who's like at the forefront of like their expertise or something. So I was like, oh, okay, it's a real word.
That's what, you know. Well,
I deadass thought it was a made up word.
Me too.
I was like, okay, Doyen.
I kind of like it, Heavenly Doyen. They kind of explain their power.
It grew on me, but did you read the last 3 chapters today?
Today? No.
Okay, so I didn't realize I read one of them, and it had a perfect explanation for it.
Go off.
So apparently, Doyens are true chosens by the heavens, and they're like favorite sons, whatever, you know, all the classics that they say, like.
Yeah.
And he revealed.
Who's he?
Oh, actually, that's kind of a big spoiler.
I'll read it in 30 minutes, bro.
Yeah, you know, screw it. The Earth Cauldron.
What? Are you serious? Okay, you're, that is a big live reaction.
That's why I was like, oh, wait, I don't know if he's going to want to hear that.
I need to read this. Yeah. The Earth Cauldron, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so what'd he say? What'd he say?
But basically, he was basically trying to hint at Long Chen. He was like, so the heavenly, they're chosen by the heavenly Tao's, right? And Long Chen asked, he was like, but doesn't that mean Doyens can guide the heavenly Tao's? And he was like, that's a good question. So basically, he's kind of be vague about it. And Long Chen was like, but how is that? Heavenly Tao's supposed to be natural and autonomous. Wouldn't they, if they're being guided, they could be changed? And he was like, what do you say? He says, in theory, yeah, no. Oh, no. For the first thing, when he said they could guide heavenly Tao's, he said, in theory, yes. And then the next part, he says, the heavenly Tao's are autonomous, and they're always cyclical in nature. So, how could they be guided? And he said, like, that's a good question, or whatever. And so Long Chen's clearly like thinking, like, oh shit, like someone's messing with the heavenly Tao's.
Yeah.
But obviously, Earth Cauldron can't tell him. And he was like, well, I can't ask anymore because he can't endure another tribulation like the one he just had.
Karma too heavy.
So basically, we're figuring out. He basically said that the heavenly Tao's have changed. Earth Cauldron's silent. So, did not say anything.
Oh wow.
So this is an indication, like the heavenly Tao's have changed. Which doesn't make sense. Well, in the essence, the Earth Cauldron basically said, you don't need to like know like the current heavenly Tao's, but you just need to understand their essence. Which I guess means I guess that makes sense because like the heavenly Tao's are, even if they change, there's gonna be like still like some
essence to it. Like it's like,
what's the word?
Basics, I guess.
Same foundation.
The foundation, yeah.
So I was like, this is why humanity's falling back.
So that was a lot of 9-star. We get an excursion within that when he comes, Longchamp comes back to the Long Flame, or not Dark Flame Heaven. He goes on a trip with Little Crane, and that's when he meets another dragon Tianye and the Earth Spirit race, and he meets this little guy called Bali.
Well, that's what he named him.
Yeah, that's what he named him.
That's funny.
It was just a random heaven man, right, from the Earth Spirit race who guides him to the Earth Spirit Saint, who's getting chased down by another dragon Tianye. That was a good fight,
Mm-hmm.
and it was Longchamp versus Tianye, but Tianye is technically like he was in the process of becoming a doyen. He
Mm-hmm.
wasn't actually a heavenly doyen just
Yep.
yet. So that was pretty big. And yeah,
Yeah, little.
Longchamp stomped him.
Yep. Little Crane was basically trying to was basically trying to tell Long Chen about being what's the word, or being like good people and bad people and all
Yeah.
that stuff. He's basically saying some people, good people always be good people, bad people always be bad people, but in the world most people are
In the
both
middle.
good and bad.
Yeah.
Where if they're surrounded by good people, they'll be good people. If they're surrounded by bad people, they'll be bad people.
Yeah.
But she also said it's 10 times harder to make a good person good than a bad person bad.
Oh, wow.
I was like, that's actually pretty true.
True.
But basically, I'm assuming this is like her mom trying to like
Temper her.
yeah, and then her use those words like help Long Chen because he's always been distracted.
True.
He's always been worried because this is his big worry is when he sent to Uncle. He's like, I'm afraid I'm be wrong.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna like kill the wrong people.
Because he does kill a lot of people.
Yeah.
So if he kills the wrong people, like
It's gonna weigh on him.
yeah.
Cause it's just like, but now I think he's at a point where he's like, maybe it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Why should I worry about
Others.
Yeah, I think it's in like the context of this world. I think it's at the point where it's like, if you're slandering me, even if like you didn't do anything wrong, like you're just saying words. At that point, it's like it's hands for you.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
And I think from his perspective, I kind of understand. I think sometimes I get a little tired of hearing about like him doubting himself, because sometimes I don't know if like I'm put this on the offer, but tell me what you think. I feel like the author doesn't like really describe the heaviness of his actions enough. Because I feel like his actions are really heavy, and I like they say it like, oh, I'm exterminating a race and stuff, but I don't think like they show in the moment like the heaviness like Longchamp faces when he does that.
Yeah,
And like maybe that could be done a little better to like see how hard like it hits him, and not just like with like words, I guess, but like kind of telling us more of his emotions, I guess.
or like other people looking at it.
Yeah.
Because they tried when he did that with in the all Devil Star. When he killed all those people, and then remember like the comments, like the Tiananmen Square.
Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, that's probably true.
But yeah, Little Crane, was able to save the Saint Lady because her realm might drop to the Eternal. Little Crane powered her up, and she's like, "You're good now." And then, Nether Dragon Tianye's dad is like, I swear, Longchamp kills Tianye, and his dad shows up, and he's like, the death of your son is my declaration of war on you guys. That was epic.
Yeah.
And then we also find out that the Nether Dragon race has, one, they're actually enemies of the True Dragon race.
Because they betrayed them for the Netherworld.
Yeah, and like that's like a big thing. The Dragon race, their surname should only be Dragon. The fact that it has anything in front of Dragon is like a great sin against the Dragon race.
Yeah.
So being called like Nether Dragon, like even maybe if they did Dragon Nether, it would have been somewhat okay. But the fact that they put Nether in front of Dragon was like a big sin. So Longchamp's like, in the name of Dragon Senior, I'm wiping you out. That was pretty epic. And we find out they have an actual doyen.
Yeah,
I forget his name.
His older
big brother. Yeah,
he's like in the process of becoming one. And then we found a big thing for the Earth Spirit race. So apparently, Brahma back then betrayed them by sending them through the Devil's Sea that has a devil key that can infect the spirit race.
Yeah, that's how they got
cursed.
They got cursed for eternity.
Yep, and so that because of their curse, they're not allowed to go
back to the spirit race.
Yeah, because they're afraid of cursing them.
Yeah, so basically the Earth Spirit race was from the spirit race, but once they got cursed, they separated because they like think they might contaminate the original spirit race.
Yeah. Yep, and we found out that the Pill Sovereign destroyed Brahma's body.
Yep.
And because of
pretty
that,
fucking big.
yep, and because of that, he had to go into recovery because he didn't destroy all of it. And so now he's been gathering millions of years of faith to recover his body. I think people are. I think there's spirit dragon, the spirit saint, was saying like.
Dark Spirit Saint?
Yeah, she was saying like the opening of all the worlds is probably part of his plan, even with the Sage King, because I think the he'll probably need primal chaos energy.
Yeah.
And it's another thing. Oh, we're saying so. There's obviously the Pill Sovereign, super strong because they called her. She's the Earth Spirit Saint said like, oh, we're ants compared to her. So I was like, she does have sovereign in her name.
Yeah, she's up there.
Yep. Oh, and we also said she's one of 2 of the supreme human experts, which I'm assuming the other one was the 9-star master, because she said he was like the commander.
Yeah.
They didn't say it specifically, but that's the assumption.
Yeah.
And they said they were fighting enemies from beyond the heavens.
Yep.
Assuming the dark creatures.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's. I feel like those guys are foot soldiers. They got to be like some the dark spirit creatures. Because they have no intelligence.
Yeah, for sure. They're like the grunts of them.
And I think the last big thing would be the Dragon Senior. His energy is being siphoned away for some
odd reason,
some crazy creature that they're making in the void. And
like his power is getting. He's basically in like a galaxy level formation.
Oh yeah, because he's chained. He's chained up everywhere to stars.
Like it's not like to the Earth. No, like to planets.
Yeah.
He is getting chained to planets. Like the crazy formation he's in that's constantly siphoning him. I think he only has energy to talk to Longshan, but then when he actually used energy, they like were able to suck up like a ton of energy from him. So he like
go to sleep and recovery.
Yeah, so he's like basically can barely have an equilibrium where his power that's getting sucked away is like he's just like
as he's recovering.
Yeah. He's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
He's betting on Longshan all the way. So Longshan, you can do it.
It's tough.
Yeah.
But that's so hopefully next 150 chapters.
I think they should go crazy.
Should go crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll start seeing the 8th star.
The 8th star. I don't think so.
We've seen the 7th star has been here for a while.
But the 7th star is going to be at least until Divine Venerate.
Well, we never talked about. There could be preparation.
Maybe that's true.
We could talk about it. Maybe
they'll talk about it.
Yeah, I won't say like obviously not forming nothing.
Okay.
Definitely gotta talk.
It has been a long time since he's formed another star. Like it feels like it.
Yeah, because the 7th star's been around for a while.
Yeah.
But he's had to like reform it, do all this stuff,
Yeah.
and he didn't use it for a while.
True. Very true. 7th star, we've been on it for a while.
Yeah. So this next power up author better be nuts.
They better be crazy.
Because
I think the only reason they didn't make his power up as crazy as it could have been is because
they introduced Doyen.
Yeah. Like I think if it wasn't for that, because like if his power up was given the like attention it deserved, he should have basically been like able to one shot Doyens, in my opinion. But like the author didn't want to do that. So he kind of like downplayed it. Yeah. Or maybe he's like downplaying it. Cause sometimes the author will downplay it.
Or maybe.
And like bring it up later. Be like, oh, the reason he wasn't crazy is because some sort of foundation or some sort of power that he needed. And once he gets the power, it goes crazy.
Yeah.
He does that a lot too. I don't know. We'll see. 9-star was like, it was good. I'm not going to lie. I just think like everything was really good. I think it just could have been shortened.
Oh, yeah.
Like 150 chapters, I think could have been, I'm gonna say 90 chapters.
Yeah, I think there could have just been so much more than what we got.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I think I was just disappointed by how much fluff there was.
Yeah.
But like, if I just look at it as like what we got, like it was pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. The Great Desolate World, A+.
Humanless World.
Humanless World. A+ too, honestly. I really enjoyed that. Tribulation. Give it a B.
Yeah, no, I was like
his dad, A+ because he's awesome. I love his dad.
I just hate that he left.
I hate that he left too. And then, but that does mean maybe you think within the next 150 chapters we meet the mom?
I don't know. You know how the Chinese
Yeah.
wuxia novels work. We're not meeting mom till the end of the novel.
That's probably true.
It's gonna be crazy.
That is true.
That means we're probably not gonna see the dad till the end of the novel.
Now they'll see him again. Maybe they meet the dad again, and he's like, "I couldn't get her. I need help."
Because my like son, call your brothers.
Yeah. But like, also one thing I thought was really cool is that everybody who's met the Dragon Ball Legion is like, these guys are legit.
Yeah,
These guys
I
are
like
legit.
it. I like it.
Yeah. But this is good. It's good. Anything you want to add on 9-Star?
Nope.
Nope. It was a good week for 9-Star.
Yeah.
Next week, we're finally here. Last week we finished Devil's Son-in-Law. Next week we're finishing Devil's Son-in-Law.
For some reason.
Wait, no, that's not it. I just repeated the name. So we're not finishing. We just finished Devil's Son-in-Law. Next week we're finishing To Hell with Being a Hero.
I was gonna say, for some reason in my head I had Damn Reincarnation in my head.
Oh, really?
So I was like, I know it's not Damn Reincarnation. I almost said it.
You're better than me. I just
then
repeated it myself.
You said Devils. I was like, wait, we just.
Yeah, I don't know. But To Hell Son-in-Law.
No, To Hell with Being a Hero.
Wow, I just put them together. All right, To Hell with Being a Hero. We got the last 48 chapters, I believe.
Yes, fine. I'm so happy that
We can see this ending.
yes.
476 to
I love it.
523. It just ended like this week. I want to see what they stopped. They finished translating it actually. Let's see. Just because I'm curious. Let's see what day To Hell with Being a Hero. They're in the side stories too, guys. So we'll catch up to the side stories, but we'll talk about the finished ones later, probably. 522. They finished December 5th. So last week actually.
Okay.
Yeah. They've
Yeah,
already.
I'm excited. I want to see how this ends. We've been anticipating the ending for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think hopefully they don't pull a Devil's Son-in-Law on us.
True.
Because I mean,
They can't.
it would suck mostly because but I can see it happening actually. Why? Because we just had like Devil's Son-in-Law, we just had the three coalition alliance, and that was like insane.
That was insane.
We were reading it.
You're right.
We were reading it. We're just like, what is going on?
That's
this
true.
is crazy.
And there can't be anything to top it.
Yeah.
And if nothing actually does top it, then I will be sad.
Yeah, because like Devil's Son-in-Law, we had Chemrui go up against every peak enemy we saw, and we were just like, keep going, go, just going harder.
So hopefully we get that.
Yeah, we'll see. I have faith though.
Me too. I think there's so much material they can't mess this up.
Yeah.
They can't mess it up. Please.
I
I need it. I've been let down. This is another book that we're gonna finish.
Yep, that's really exciting.
I kind of want to see how many chapters we have in keyboard right now. I know we have a lot.
Do we?
How many do you think we have?
Wait, when was the last time we read keyboard?
I could tell you it's over a month ago just looking at the chapters.
Was it really a month ago? It doesn't feel like
Easy, bro. Remember we finished with them leaving the world, the secret world. They literally, that was like a chapter we ended on. They got out of the secret world.
Oh, we have at least 60, right?
82 chapters.
Oh, yikes.
So after To Hell with Being a Hero, we're probably doing 9-Star next, guys.
Brother, keyboard.
I don't know where I am right now, bro.
Oh, his mind's all over the place.
Oh my God.
You're just saying random stuff at this point.
Bro, I don't know how they're just mixing in my head right now.
No, I understand.
That was so bad. Next week, To Hell with Being a Hero. Week after that, Keyboard Immortal.
Yes. Yes.
There you go, guys.
Is that it?
Episode 44.
Yeah. Biggest gamer.
Adam Moore.
Peace out.
Peace.